My fellow Americans, did you know that in terms of male human and female Pokemon breeding, Vaporeon is the most compatible Pokemon for humans? It's true. Not only are they in the field egg group, which is mostly comprised of mammals, but Vaporeon are an average of 3 feet and 3 inches tall and weigh 63.9 pounds. This means they're large enough to be able to handle human dicks. And with their impressive base stats for hit points and acid armor, you can be rough with them. Due to their mostly water-based biology, there's no doubt in my mind that an aroused Vaporeon would be incredibly wet, so wet that you could easily have sex with one for hours without getting sore. They can also learn the moves attract, baby doll eyes, captivate, charm, and tail whip, along with not having fur to hide nipples. So it would be incredibly easy for one to get you in the mood. With their abilities water absorb and hydration, they can easily recover from fatigue with enough water. No other Pokemon comes close to this level of compatibility. Vaporeon is literally built for human dick. Ungodly defense stats plus high HP pool plus acid armor means they can take cock all day, all shapes and sizes, and still come back for more. As your acting president, I serve as a nexus between the scientific community and the American people. And that is why I've shared these findings with you so urgently. The Wuhan coronavirus pandemic has made it all too clear that biology is one of the most important yet most misunderstood scientific fields. And so I am placing particular emphasis on communicating biological discoveries such as these. This administration has always been ahead of the curve when it comes to science. We trust the science, and we're science-based. That's why over 30% of the women in my administration are women. Unfortunately, certain members of the Republican Party are spreading misinformation. They would have you believe that Snorlax is the most breedable and most fappable Pokemon. There is no doubt in my mind that this vicious lie is politically motivated. Republicans believe they can brainwash the American people in order to advance the campaign of their own thick leader, Mr. Dumpy Trumpy, the Snorlax of the Regressive Right. Despite this treachery, I am confident that democracy will prevail. In this era of division and political violence, we must always remember that the science changes. In particular, it changes into things that we used to ban people for even discussing. For example, on February 29, 2020, the United States Surgeon General, Dr. Jerome Adams, told the public not to buy face masks. Then we banned everyone who promoted wearing masks because they were spreading misinformation and encouraging hoarding and panic. Then on January 20th, 2021, I issued orders requiring mask mandates. Then we banned everyone who opposed wearing masks because they were spreading misinformation. That's how science works. Whether you supported or opposed mask mandates, we still found a way to silence you. It's the same thing about the origin of the Wuhan coronavirus. First, we banned people for saying it might have leaked from a laboratory. Then our own government decided that the laboratory leak theory was the most likely explanation for the pandemic. If you want to follow the scientific method, remember this. Quoting the Founding Fathers, that's a ban. Claiming that men can't get pregnant, that's a ban. Suggesting that Snorlax is more breedable than Vaporeon, you better believe that's a ban. Our administration works together with enormous corporations to ensure that dissidents are silenced, deplatformed, and fired from their jobs. We work with Facebook, Apple, Google, Microsoft, Amazon, and Netflix. Maybe there's an acronym for that. I don't know. Anyway, don't you dare comment that any Pokemon is sexier than Vaporeon. Don't even think about it. Our democracy depends on it. Good night, and may God bless America.
Constitutional, Mr. President?